4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. 26.
A 3rd down run with Blue. On the move, past the 40. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
We're going to 53. Yeah, here we go.
Dak to the air here. Escapes the pocket. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Yeah, 26.
On the give, it's Blue. Escapes the defender. Still moving. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys tie this game 7-7.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return starts from the goal line. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out.
They're on 17-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10.
Set. Wide hut. Hold the troops right. Go.
Here's Hampton, open the drive. This is ahead for about 5. Stop made by Donovan Ezeraku.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Set.
Herbert from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Set.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Really fired that one, but they couldn't connect. Tried getting it to Keandre Lambert-Smith. And 4th and 4 coming up. J.K. Scott on the punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. And that punt hits and kicks out of bounds beyond the opposing 35. New set of downs for him from the 31. Dak off the play fake. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
Throwing again is Dak. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Then we're going to 53. Then we go 47. Yeah.
Third and long for him here. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. He's got it inside the 25. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys break the tie here in the first. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Here's Herbert. Short pass brought in. Has some daylight through the 40. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Give them 24 yards on that one. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down. So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. It's a 14-7 game. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They've got a first to begin the frame.
21. Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger. Set.
Herbert now. As a man, it's Lambert Smith. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Herbert. That one's complete. Amari on Hampton. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Okay, running backs might not be the most accomplished route runners, certainly compared to the receivers. But when it comes to body control, strength, making a catch through contact, this guy just showed out.
Now Herbert again. Caught, nice gain left side. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Dicker on now for the PAT. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. It's got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Returning it from the 4. And he gave it his best to get to the 25, just a step or two short of it. He's out along the 24-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. Back to throw. Here's Dak. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here. Prescott here from the gun. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. George Pickens, the intended target. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Who gets the handoff? Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball, make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. All set to go now from the 35.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
1st down, here's Dak. On screen here to Blue. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
2nd and 3 now.
Yeah! Here we go, 47.
Now here's Prescott. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams would call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Completed over the middle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion.
And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Cowboys take a 2nd quarter lead. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Darius Davis to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. Stay with us. More from AT&T Stadium coming up. Back to throw. Here's Herbert. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Now Herbert to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push in the Cowboys' territory.
As quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
Set. Crowd right.
Putting the tight end in motion.
Ready.
It's Herbert once more. That one's complete, right side. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Has it down close. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Chargers earn the chance to tie before halftime. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line. 19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it.
Here we go. 46.
1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Knocked away. That's going to be incomplete. Defender there. That brings up 2nd down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
54, going to 54. Why? Hey, kill. Hey, kill.
Throwing again is down. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Trying to float that one in, and the defender's there for the interception. And the Chargers make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He's back to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're not going to bring him down until he reaches, looks like, the 28. Timeout is called, just 4 seconds, and we would assume, Brock, 1 play remaining in this half. One last play before the break.
Cap.
The final throw before the break. Escape, and he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. Dak off the play fake. He's looking deep once again. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Chargers have it as he records his 7th interception of the season. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
1st and 10. Here's Herbert. He finds Johnston. He's going to have this one down to the 28. They get 23 on that one. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Go.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Short pass brought in. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. 1st and goal here. From the red zone now. And it's caught in the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Chargers grab the lead on their first series of the half. Ladd McConkey with a touchdown. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Cowboys 21. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with blue. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
Coming off that carry, I'd go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's going to work it to the 20. Cam Hart's up for the tackle that time.
20-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
We're going to 53. Yeah!
Dak now from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Going to 54. Going to 54. What do you think?
3rd and long for him here. And he's caught. He's got Lamb. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Yeah!
Handoff running left. It's Blue. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. his second scoring catch of the game. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
And that catch in the end zone gives them the lead. Well, that right there really changes the complexion of this game. They take the lead on the conversion rather than playing for the tie.
You can just see my head up here in this booth, right? It's just shaking. I mean, the old-timers are looking at some of these decisions the new school guys are making and just wondering aloud, what are you thinking? Well, what they're thinking is what some of the data is telling them to do. And what I love, Kate, it now really puts the pressure on that other side to respond.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10.
Set. Delta. Hey, Ram. Hey, go Lion. Set.
Herbert from the gun. Completed to his running back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Herbert finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
And they send a man in motion. Herbert on 1st down. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Couldn't make the connection, was looking for Ladd McConkey. And it's going to be 2nd down.
This defense, they got to play him. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Motioning one of the tight ends. It's Hampton on 2nd. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Crowd right. Set.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one's good to McConkey. He goes the distance. Touchdown, LA! The Chargers take a 3rd quarter lead. Ladd McConkey with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts them in front here in the second half and puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
Now Herbert and the Chargers going for 2.
The Chargers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Ready.
And the pass is caught. Tap 2 more onto the score. Oh, it's a favorite of NFL teams and armchair quarterbacks alike, partner. The quick slant. It is so tough to defend that close to the goal line, and this time it works for 2.
It sure is. It's one of those plays that I think Bart Starr was running in the 60s, that slant route.
Whoa.
When you incorporate it with the threat of a fade as well, that's when it becomes so effective. But you get inside that DB, you show the quarterback your numbers, and it's almost automatic for a 2-point conversion.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10.
Yeah!
Drew gets it. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Yeah, 26.
First down, and they go right back to it. He's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's second down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Here we go, 47. Yeah, here we go. 26.
Prescott here from the gun. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And the defender comes away with it. And the Chargers will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
You know, Kay, we worked long enough together. You know exactly what I was saying to our producer and talkback. Circle that play. That could be the play we come back to when this game's all said and done and say it's a turning point play. You hate picks in the end zone, and you hate them in the second half.
And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Set.
Herbert, quick out wide, complete. And he'll get it up to the 27.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's Chargers football as they try to hang on to a lead in a close game. It's a nickel set for the Cowboys on this 3rd down.
Ram. Set. Lion. Let's go. Ready?
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Johnson finds the football, complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
We've set it downs from 37.
At the 37-yard line.
Throwing on first is Herbert. Has it downfield working the left. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Herbert to throw once more. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Herbert throwing again. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. Couldn't find Oronde Gadsden the second on that throw. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. It's Herbert once more. Downfield finds Lambert Smith. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Dicker on now for the PAT. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Fields this one at the 3. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
First down 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Here we go. 26.
First down, here's Dak. Right side, Ferguson's got it. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45.
It's a gain of 14
Big gain,
yards.
14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Here we go. Go to 54. Wide in. Here we go. Kill.
From the gun is Prescott. Lobs this up left sideline, looking for something big. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away, and that's going to send it back to the line for second.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
Throwing again is Dak. That's Lamb running slant. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Prescott now to throw on 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for George Pickens that time. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Hey, Ram. Hey, go line. Set.
They'll toss it to Hampton. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Set.
Motioning left is their running back. Herbert now. Connects with his back. Kimani Vidal. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. He gets a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35.
Home trips right. Set. 380. Bring it out. Crowd right.
On the carry, this is Najee Harris. He's robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Hey, go. 380. Bring it out. Hey, easy. Go orange. Go.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Short pass brought in. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. So timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First down, Los Angeles.
From the gun, they go with Harris. And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. And the defense choosing not to let the 2-minute warning run just yet. They're going to call time. 2:06 left in our contest.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
380.
One of the tight ends in motion left. Play action now for Herbert. Ooh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Chargers, moments away from win number 12.
3rd and long.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
Delta. Stop. Set.
3rd and long for him here. That's caught for the first. And he's going to be stopped just a second away from a touchdown. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defensive convert on 3rd and 17.
When you throw that comeback route versus zone, you have to see the underneath defenders. It's frankly easier, Kate, to throw it versus man-to-man. You know where everybody is. But in zone, you better trust your eyes underneath. And when you do, there's completions like that to be had.
Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. Lining up to take it on 2nd down. He's keeping it. Gotta get it forward.
Set.
Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd.
Wide and hot. Ready.
It's a designed run for him. So on 4th down, on comes Cameron Dicker and the Chargers for a field goal try. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Dicker connects there. And that makes this a 3-score game.
We got ourselves a 3-score game now after that make. It's got to feel like it's going to just about do it with any hopes of a comeback still smoldering. I think these kickers enjoy those opportunities, Kate, to be the one to kick this lead out of range.
Return starts from the goal line. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out.
16-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Yeah, here we go.
Throwing on first is Prescott. Into the hands of Pickett. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
So the Chargers take this one on the road. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Huard and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chargers as we say so long from Dallas.